God, I hate jacking this thing up. I have to always jack it up by the K member in the middle. You got this old antique jack with a little bar jacking it up. Hate it, but it's up. Don't mind the wreath. That video will be coming out soon. Drag or Die, Christmas video, burnouts, all that. That's why I got the street tires on. But that's not why I'm filming today. I'm filming because I sold all my strange struts. They were good for what they were in the beginning, I guess. Simple, cheap, easy. But just after having the car out and racing it and testing it, past couple months showed me that I need a lot more adjustability for the front, especially if I want to do street no prep stuff. These strange 10 ways just aren't it. Other people have them working well, but I don't think it's going to work well, my setup. Also, as you can see, travel is not as crazy as it was. That's because I sold the spacers. These aren't even the struts that were on these. These are Mike's old struts from his white SN, because he went and got the TRS long travel struts and he let me get them. So these are very, very used. It's just a basic strange 10-way UPR coilover conversion with a 14-110 spring. And honestly, the travel isn't that bad. Now, if you go back, I think it was 4, maybe 5 videos ago, that whole video is the whole budget long travel strut spacer. So if you want to go check that out, go ahead. I think it's like 3 or 4 videos behind this one. And yeah, that's a cool idea and all too, but at the end of the day, I'm still using the strange 10-way factory valving, which even on number 10 all the way tight, it's still way too loose. So just time to ditch them. And kind of mad that I never really got to test the strut spacers on the street or on no prep, because I was really curious to see how that worked. But the year's over with here. It's 30 degrees right now. I think it's like 36. I'm freezing just to make this video out in the driveway, basic hand tools. And I need to get these struts off because they're actually sold right now. I sold my original ones that were brand new for this car. I sold them a week or 2 ago, and now these are for sale, or these are sold. I actually need to be boxing these up and shipping them ASAP. I got the guy waiting. So the reason why these are sold is, I'm sure you guys probably already see the title. The reason why they're sold is because of this right here. Ron G Afterworks long travel struts. Beautiful. This is, I made a post on Instagram. This is a diamond bracelet, or a Rolex for a car guy right here. So, if you know anything about no prep, street, and all that, you'll know exactly what these are. This is what I need, and this is gonna take me to a whole nother level with adjustability, travel, all that. So these aren't the ridiculous, crazy ones, but they're crazy enough. They're what I need. My car don't make 1,500 horsepower, so I don't need nothing too wild. It's a 16-125 spring. Landrum, love the color of that. And it's pretty much a Viking Crusader. That was custom done by Ron G. So I got in touch with him around Thanksgiving. Got in touch with him on Facebook. We started talking back and forth. Answered every question I had, he answered, and told me exactly what I needed. I told him what I do with the car. The plan is to do a lot of no prep stuff, but I also like going to the track on radial prep with radials, and I like the front to be tight so it's not so loose and actually 60 foot and hard instead of just wanting to throw the wheels up and give it all the travel. He said these will get as tight as I need them to get, and they'll give me as much travel as I need. And people that run these don't even have travel limiters. They just tighten these down and it won't even separate. So very, very excited with these. And kind of got to say thank you to whoever's watching this right now, because that's who paid for these. It was either get a new set of wheels or these popped up Black Friday sale. And yeah, the wheels, I've had them on there way too long, but there's nothing wrong with them, and it's not going to make me any faster or slower. These will definitely help make me progress faster, better setup, better everything. This is the answer right here. So it's getting dark right now. I don't know if I'm going to throw them on just yet, but I'll definitely get them set up, or maybe one of them done. Like I said, I need to ship them out and get them to the guy that bought them. So we'll see what we can do. I've done this a million times, so I'm not really going to film much. But if you guys need to know how to take a strut off, just look at any old video that I have. And, I'm going to try to put these on though. One more thing, go check out Afterworks. This is all their information right here. Afterworks on Facebook, there's the address. There's Ron's information, phone number, email, everything you need right here. Hit them up if you're interested. Or I know I had a lot of people ask how much I paid and what I got and all that, so just hit them up. Gives you pretty much a graph chart of data. Got a couple stickers. Check out Afterworks, Ron G. I know I've already done this on my old video, but I guess I'll do it again since it's at full droop, full travel. And now keep in mind, this is just a regular Strange 10-way. This has no strut spacer, none of that. This is just a basic Strange 10-way with a 14150 spring. So I'll measure it for just a comparison. So top of the tire to the fender, 7, focus. 7, pretty much 7 on the nose. There's 7, and I believe with the strut spacers it was like 9.5 or something like that. I'd have to look back at the video. Maybe I'll just throw that whole clip in this, just so we can have a real good comparison that's accurate with the strut spacer. Or maybe I'll just do that at the end. I don't know, we'll see. It's cold, it's dark, so don't mind the quality. I'm trying the best I can to get this video. I put the front end down, so I wanted to settle the front end because it kind of cambers in once you lower it when you have a lot of travel. So I wanted to flatten it out just to see what the ride height was. I figured I might as well show you guys what I've been working on, and that's the cold start. It's currently in the 30s right now in Maryland, and fired right off. That's what happens when you just spend a lot of time and a lot of trial and error on something. But I have the data log to that right here. If you guys want to, anybody that's into the tech and logs and all that. Let me flip this around. All right, here it is right here. Amazing cold start. 12:21, 6:22, 12:21, 6:34. 12 minutes ago. I'll show you guys the log. Yeah, I took it 200 seconds, so let me shorten this up. I'll shorten it right here. All right, so this is cranking right now. Coolant is 44 degrees. Intake temps are 34. Yeah, cranks right up. So the green is target AFR and the blue is actual AFR. So I mean, before I was super rich or really lean, and it's following it really good. I mean, yeah, it's a little rich there, but that's just the enrichment. You kind of want that, especially when it's cold out. Like I said, 30 degrees, coolant temps of 40 degrees. So I keep it on the rich side. And as you can see, as time goes on, pretty much stays on point. And then once it gets warmer, right here, 101 Fahrenheit, it's pretty much what the target is. I know this isn't nothing crazy, but I'm far from a tuner, and I did this all by myself, no help, just trial and error. Look at that. Target AFR 14, AFR 14, and it follows it really well. So just pat myself on the back. Let me show you guys the new struts. All right, now that I got the suspension all settled down and ride height set, I'm gonna jack the front end up one more time, and we can measure the travel distance. All right, got it all the way up, full travel, tires off the ground. Let's measure it. About 8 1/4. Yeah, 8 1/4. And I'll throw up the clip of my video from before with the strut spacers. I'll throw up that clip so you can see what the distance was with that. All right, so remember before it was 4.5 inches, and now it's almost 9. So we pretty much doubled the amount of travel just by adding the strut spacer with a softer spring, which doesn't do anything, but the spacer did all that. It's pretty crazy. I really wasn't expecting that much. And without the spacers, before we just did this, I think it was 7. Correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, not too bad. Kind of wish it was more. It's just supposed to be a lot more travel, I feel like. I was expecting a lot more, but the adjustability and the control itself is worth it for me. That's what sold me, really. Like I said, the travel, it is what it is. That's just a bonus, but the adjustability to be able to control the speed, compression, and all that, that's gonna really help me out. So yeah, not bad looking. Like I said, definitely not as much as before. I was hoping for more, but that'll do. That'll do just fine. All right, guys, it's time to wrap up this video. It's way too cold, way too dark to even see anything. I really need a garage. That would just make life so much better. And I could get a lot more done, but one day, maybe one day. But yeah, got the after work struts on. That's part 1 of the winter upgrades, I guess you could call it. Got a couple more things I want to do to get ready for 2023. Nothing major, just minor things that the car's needed for a while. But yeah, I think it's going to wrap up this video. Hopefully it was helpful to someone. There's not many videos on YouTube about this, so you know, share it with your friends, share it on groups, Instagram, Facebook, anything. Put the knowledge out there for other people to understand And you know, I had a lot of people ask me about these struts when I got them. I don't know if people just don't know about them, or maybe they want to learn more about them. I don't know. But when I bought these, I told Ron that I was gonna you know, put the content out there on YouTube, and he said yeah, he would love that. So yeah, if you guys got any questions, inbox me, or go on Afterworks on Facebook, or find Ron G on Facebook, ask him questions, get your orders in. Very knowledgeable guy, and very helpful. So I think that's gonna do it. I need to go warm up. My nose is so red, my face is so red. I need to go warm up. So I'm gonna edit this real quick, maybe try to get it up by the end of the week. And see you guys on the next upload. It's gonna be a good one. Thanks for watching.